Good evening. Well, it's evening where I'm at. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back to the channel. This is Do You Make Money? Because I do. My name is Brands. Excuse my voice, it's a little broken up, but I have been drinking a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Do your own research. Crypto, risky. Lose money, you may. Wise words from Yoda. All that good stuff. But today, well, for me, the day is almost over, but for you, it's just getting started. But just gonna, as you can see, maybe go over the market a little bit, just real quick, and we're gonna talk about drip garden, drip updates, because I don't even remember the last time I gave an update, but that's okay. That's okay. So if you remember, or maybe you don't, maybe you didn't see the video where I did show a little bit of technical analysis. We've been in a sideways market for, I want to say, over 30 days. I did measure it before. I'm not going to measure it right now. Okay. All right. You forced my hand. Let's see. Yeah. So 35th day, but we came above my confluences about 30 days. I had pointed this out before. So if we come up here, this was about 28 days. You come up here, you can see we're moving sideways before we drop down, moving sideways before we drop down, and moving sideways before we made a move. And right now, these confluences are old, so don't take too much stock into them. But you can see that we came above. If you look at the video where I did do a little TA, I was saying we're either going to come up, bounce off this, come back down, maybe bounce off of this confluence and come back up. But it turns out we broke through both of these confluences, came back down, and if you'll notice, this confluence became support, flipped from resistance to support, bounced off this, came back up, now we're coming back down, coming a little bit below it. And a lot of people in the market, they don't really know what's going on. They just see the price going up and down. They see the price go up a little bit and they're like, oh, we're back in a bull market. Well, this is the reason why people think we're back in a bull market. If you take a look back here, put in a low, put in a high, put in a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And now it's possible we could put in a higher low and come back up and put in a higher high. That would be a trend change. But it all depends, because right now we're in the weekend, and weekend tends to be low volume. So a lot of traders, including myself, don't really pay much attention to it. So look towards the week coming ahead to see if we do change this trend. I mean, the trend is already looking pretty good. This is the daily on TradingView. If you don't know what this chart is, you'll see I have a lot of other assets over here. We could take a look at the dollar real quick. See the dollar's coming down. Why is that important, you might ask? Because when the dollar comes down, usually Bitcoin goes up. When the dollar comes down, usually the S&P goes up. S&P and Bitcoin are very much correlated, if I could use that word. So usually when the dollar goes down, stock market, Bitcoin goes up. It's something a lot of people don't know. So a little bit of info, good golden info that I'm giving you guys. That doesn't make much sense. Anyways, before I start rambling, because once again, it is hot. I have the fans off. It is hot, and it's the evening, and it's still hot. I went for a walk. I sweat. I produced a lot of sweat. Came back to my apartment, My apartment has no AC, so I had to stand in front of the fan for a minute to dry off. After this video, I am definitely going to take a shower. I am definitely putting out a lot of personal information right now. But again, it's the weekend. Worked hard through the week. I've had a few beers, four beers. But that's okay, because now it's time to relax after this video, take a shower, play some Nintendo Switch, maybe play some Triangle Strategy, and try and have a good night. But if we get back to this technical analysis focus. Right now we're coming down below this confluence. It doesn't matter. Yeah, confluence, horizontal levels, daily, weekly. Right here you'll see there's a new fresh daily that's been put in. It's an untapped daily. Could come down to it, bounce off, come back up. All that really matters is this higher low. We don't want to come below this, because then that would break the trend. So like I said, we put in the higher high. Now we're trying to see if we could put in a higher low. And you might ask, what does this have to do with drip and Animal Farm, drip garden? If you don't know what the market is doing, how are you going to know when to buy low and when to sell high? And with drip garden, with drip, they all usually follow the market. So if the price is going lower, this is not financial advice. For me, it would be a good time to dollar cost average into drip or pigs or the garden, because I'm assuming, according to the chart, that we're going to come back up and put in a higher high. So that's the whole point of that. So moving on, let's take a look at my drip faucet. So I'm at 153 for my deposits. I have not hydrated yet, so let's go ahead and do that. I hydrate every day. In my opinion, people should be hydrating every day. But I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just giving a general opinion. So I've gone ahead and hydrated. I'm trying to get this to 200. That's the next, I want to say midterm goal, because it's going to take a little bit to get there. So 200 is my midterm goal, and 500 would be my long-term goal. And I could help accelerate that by, adding in some fresh capital, which hopefully I'll be able to do pretty soon. My super long-term goal is to get this to 1,000. So we'll see. But drip right now, if you watch my last video, there's a lot of negativity within the community, a lot of FUD, a lot of frowny faces, a lot of people down on drip because the price is low. But people, you have to understand, this is how you become a whale. When prices are this low, people accumulate. They buy in. They stop buying Starbucks coffee. They stop going to McDonald's. They stop buying fast food. Whatever money they can not spend on things that are irrelevant, they use to buy up what's really important. People focus too much on the price instead of the future value, the potential, the opportunity of what drip really is. I see it. A lot of other people see it. And if you don't see it, maybe you need to do a little bit more research. Maybe you need to inform yourself a little bit better. But you got to understand, this is a long-term play. This is a long-term investment. This is not get rich, tonight, tomorrow, next week. This is all a part of an ecosystem. that is going to make a lot of people a lot of money. You cannot have instant gratification now, unfortunately. I mean, I would love it. A lot of people would love instant gratification, would love to be rich right now if we just bought in, but this is us building a foundation to be able to retire early, to be able to retire before most people in the world, to be able to retire and do things that most people in the world will not be able to do. Like go on luxurious vacations, be able to buy luxurious homes and vehicles, be able to live financially free, because financial freedom is the only real true freedom in this world. The 1% know it, people who have money know it, people who do not have money don't understand. That's just the way it works. So right now I'm in a good position with Drip. I'm happy. Of course I would love to have more, but you know, I just have to wait. I have to be patient. That's all there is to it. That's how the game works. Now moving on to Animal Farm, to Drip Garden, my favorite. Well, you know what? I can't play favorites because I do love Drip. I do love Drip Garden. I do love Pigpen. Piggy Bank, we'll get there. We'll get there when new investors, new capital comes in. As you can see, I'm at 165,000. The power of compound interest, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I've known about it for a long time. It's just every time I'm in a new platform and I do the compounding, and I always start off, you know, in the beginning I always start off low, and then after a very short while, it just seems to just have this snowball effect. Right now I'm in the snowball effect. Soon it'll be an avalanche. I want to say in the last video I was like above 150,000, and that video was like a day or two ago. I mean, it's just happening so fast. I'm gonna hit 200,000 pretty soon. That is my short-term goal. 1 million is my long-term goal. But we'll see if I get there, because all I'm doing right now is compounding in anticipation of the farm releasing. So 165,000, I'm doing quite well. I'm very happy with where I'm at. Pigpen, I'm still at 32 pigs. I mean, that's a decent size. Very much looking for the Animal Farm to open. I'm very much, oh no, that was my Apple Watch. Hold on. Okay, that's not important. Very much looking for the Animal Farm to open. Once all this gets going, I sit here and think about this every day, like the possibilities. Because like I said, I've been in crypto since 2017. I've been in multiple platforms. I've seen things happen within these platforms once they launch. I've seen the frenzy, the FOMO, the madness that happens. I've seen the money that just dumps in. I've seen it. And this is going to be insane when this launches. If everything goes according to plan, if everything happens the way we all think it's going to happen, I really think people don't understand what's about to happen. They're going to be shocked. Literally shocked. Like, you better have your Depends on. Wear your diapers, because when this launches on launch day, wear your Depends, wear your diapers, because you might have an involuntary movement. I'm not going to say which kind, but it might happen when you see what's going to happen. Everything working, the whole ecosystem working, it's going to be something to behold. Will it be the best thing to ever happen in crypto? I don't know. Maybe, possibly, who knows, but it's going to be insane. I've been I've been, just compounding. I've been staking. I've been playing my position. I've just been trying to build my position, establish my position. My position is now established. Now all I have to do is just add to it, and I'm good. Are you good? I can't give you financial advice, but I'm asking you, are you good? Have you come up with your strategy? Have you built your foundation? Because soon, ladies and gentlemen, soon, sooner than you think, it's going to happen. It's going to launch. Whether it's a month, 2 months, that's going to go by quickly. This video, you're going to come back to it and be like, well, that went by really quick. And he was right. Brands was right. Time goes by really quick, and time is one of the things you can't get back. So spend your time wisely. Don't spend it doing things that are just not going to benefit you, that are not going to benefit other people, people you love, people you care about. Spend your time wisely, because that is something you can never get back. So right now I'm trying to spend my time building wealth, accumulating, preparing for the next bull run. I cannot give you financial advice, but spend your time wisely and prepare, because the bull run will come sooner or later. And drip, animal farm, drip guarding, and everything that entails all that Forex has created will be a part of the next bull run. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, give it a like. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Tick the little bell icon, because YouTube, you know how they are. And drop a comment. Let me know about your journey with Animal Farm and Drip, where you're at, how you're doing, your strategy, what you plan on doing, because I am very interested. So I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one.